At the dawn of the 21st century, we've developed technology that lets us communicate wirelessly over the internet using the power of our minds. And we've developed exoskeletons, giving the power to walk to people who were previously paralyzed. And some believe that we will soon achieve immortality by uploading our consciousness to the internet. Oh, wow, what a time. So now we have brain-to-brain communication. How is it possible? How did they do it?
Well, unfortunately, we're not the X-Men yet. We're not like Professor X with far-reaching telepathy.
Yeah.
But using the internet, a team at the University of Washington has managed to set it up so a person in one room can send a motor neuron control to a person in another room in another building to have them control their hand.
The University of Washington scientists were able to use their brainwaves to directly communicate with each other over the internet while playing a computer game.
The first researcher was watching the game and thinking about when he should shoot the things in the game. The other researcher couldn't see the game, but had the controller. And by thinking, shoot now, fire, 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 at the appropriate moments, and having that signal transmitted, the other researcher was able to win the game.
Yes! Success.
So it's an important first step, and we wanted to know, what are the future implications of this tech?
We're eventually going to get to the point where we'll have like a microdot here that we can communicate with all of the machines in our houses, but it'll also replace, the telephone and email. You'll think and email at someone. Or you'll call someone by thinking about them and saying, dial AJ. Hey AJ, how's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll be talking from different cities.
What's way more interesting than the transmission is simply being able to read your thoughts and have them activate machinery. Right now, most of the people who have artificial limbs have very limited control over their limbs. It would be really nice to be able to just think, I want to do the Vulcan salute, and have my bionic hand do it for me by translating the thoughts.
Brain-to-machine communication has already arrived, and in 2014, a paraplegic man made the first kick at the World Cup using a mind-controlled robotic exoskeleton. Mind-controlled robotics has great potential benefits for people with disabilities, and of course, exoskeletons for NASA astronauts and the military are game changers. But moving far into the future, will we eventually be able to upload our consciousness onto a computer?
Bodies made of nanorobots that can take any shape arise alongside hologram bodies.
A group called Immortality 2045 believes that by that year, we should be able to upload our brains to the internet.
And their plan is to have immortality through virtual consciousness within 30 years.
But what does that mean if we can upload our consciousness? I mean, when you're working with computers, you can copy a file and leave the original and take the copy on a USB. If you were to do the same thing with your consciousness, couldn't there be multiple yous?
If you upload yourself to a computer and then download yourself into an Android body, which is the real you.
Yes, how can you prove you're the same person who uploaded yourself? And then there's other issues to worry about, like AI gone wrong and brain hacking.
Despite the attempts of our governments in Canada and the United States and elsewhere to invade our privacy left, right, and center, we have always had the privacy of our thoughts. Nobody has been able to read what we're actually thinking. And now scientists are developing technologies that can do that. The positive uses will all be when I choose to put the bathing cap on my head. The negative uses will be when you choose to put it on my head.
A new era dawns.